Well, happy Halloween. And I keep smacking the tripod. But it is what it is. I kind of have a Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hyde look to that hair when it comes to these prosthetic. That should be white. And other than that, that's pretty much how it would have looked. Damn, I look mean. All right. Let's get this tripod back on the desk. There. Now. Yeah, I'm showering. Anyway. So, the brunch. It went well. I was rushed. I won't even say that I set everything up at the table. I pretty much just took what was in the box, turned the box upside down, and just table, fuck it. I have enough time. And then a friend of mine, I had to go pick her up. So it's like, okay, I got started, and the people that were already there were offering to help. And it's very nice of them and all that stuff. The fact that I needed help made me feel broken. And it's like, but it's okay. It's like it's for Halloween. It's not for me. So I was like, okay, fine. You help. You do this. You do that. I was directing and allocating people and telling them what to do and everything. And I'm not good. I'm not a manager. I don't manage people. If you don't know what to do, then my inclination is to grab it and do it for you. I don't manage. I don't dispense responsibilities. It's just some people do that. I'm just maybe it's a skill you build with time. Anyway, all right. So they were getting to go with that, and I went to go get my friend, pick her up, and she looked great. She was the Wicked Witch. I think that was the beginning and the end of anyone who dressed up in theme. I think this is how I'm going to wear my makeup from now on. I look so young and beautiful. But it do. And now I'm concerned because I am missing my black grease paint. So that'll be fun to find. Hopefully today. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. So, the table looked great. I mean, in spite of being a haphazard mess, it did look great. And, yeah. And the thing is, when I went to go get my friend, and by the time I got back, people were finishing up with their brunch. I had missed the brunch, and other people were still, as of yet, not eating. And I bought a round of mimosas for the tables, and it was great. That part was nice. Then it wasn't long before people started taking off. And at that point, I started feeling like a failure. They were they were taking off. There was no, there were no games. There was no banter. It was just, it was over. And then I realized, okay, it was for brunch and we had brunch. It's not their fault that I wasn't there because I was picking up my friend. It is, and it's completely my fault. I overslept. I anxietied myself into undersleeping, and I screwed it up. With or without alcohol, I still screwed it up. But I did the compulsory thank you all who showed up. A lot of people didn't, and I'm used to that. That's just kind of the rules of the jungle out there. But yeah, I apologize. I said thank you all for your help and thank you for showing up, and I am sorry for being so late and disorganized. And it's like, but it's better than last year. We're working our way up, and we are. So I'm going to focus on that. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be. I'm just never going to be happy. You know? Other people I notice when they nitpick things that are not perfect. And I recognize that toxic trait in them to the point where I have distanced myself from some people just because if it's not perfect, they can't not say anything about it. And it's true that it's never going to be perfect. You have to make it work. That's what I did, and I'll do a better job next year. Oh, the theme for Halloween 2024, Disney villains. So guess who is going to be the Sea Witch, sister of Triton himself, myself, Ursula. Now with the smoky eye thing I've got going on, I think I could pull it off. It's going to be a male Ursula, don't worry. And we've done that before. We had one Halloween where we had gender reversed Batman villains, and that was back in 20, either 19 or 20. I want to say 19. Yeah, it had to have been 19. Maybe. Yes. It was definitely 19. I'm one of those old people. It's like if I don't remember the exact month, of course it's Halloween, but it's like nobody cares about these details. It was a handful of years ago. Yeah, and I was not Catwoman, but I was the Michelle Pfeiffer version of Catwoman in male form. So I was kind of a leather daddy Catman. Anyway, there were many highs and lows that night. But I will say, I won't say that was the best Halloween party. It was probably the best one we threw, but it's certainly not the best Halloween party I've been to. And but I will say it was the biggest. Very much was the biggest as far as what was provided, as far as people showing up and everything associated with that. Not so much. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm reminiscing. So, I'm going to enjoy this new computer. I'm going to play Steam games and learn how to play video games online and figure out why it is so janky to get my audio device I don't know where to select an audio device. I'm still learning this shit. Anyway, So I'm gonna go take a shower. And yeah. And after my shower, I am hopefully going to get to sleep today. But I'll tell you what, after work today, I came right into my room. You know, I throw the leg off. I'm like, oh, I laid down and I just drifted and I was gone for like 3 or 4 hours. I underestimate how exhausting it is to actually get out there and do work. But my endurance and stamina are getting better every day. So, yep. Yeah, hopefully I can splice these two videos together because I have no idea how that works. Alright. Yeah, actually, why bother? I've only been recording 11 minutes on this one. I'll just recap what I was recapping before. When I overslept, I woke up frazzled, rushing, prioritizing, which mainly meant that some things were going to be left behind. I intended to have fangs, top and bottom. No time. I did not allow myself time for that. I basically grabbed everything, threw it in a bag, threw spirit gum on my face, and ran out the door as fast as I could so that I could be there like 5 minutes before the event to set up. And what I was saying in the previous video that I'm not going to post, why bother, is that it reminded me of the exasperation of waking up after drinking too much, sleeping too much, and then getting up half dead and forcing my heart to endure that. It's a wonder my heart hasn't exploded. But it was also a good little reminder of what life would be like if I was drinking again. It's that one little detail I do not miss. And I still managed to screw it up dead sober. As long as there's a next year, we can always do better next year. Well, happy Halloween. And, yeah. See you later.